Mr. Prism! Don't go. Okay, now you can go. How are we all today? Welcome to just a random stream. Because is this something? Has anyone noticed something right now? Not the creepy face behind me that people keep pointing out, but has anyone noticed something? First of all, Mamaps, welcome. Brent Mackey, how's it going? Jenny Man, welcome. Glenn Moore, sup. Jenny J, whose balls we talking? Whatever balls you want to talk about. Thorn Groves, welcome. Jenny Man, I said hello, but I'll say it again. Mr. Prism, welcome. Jane C, welcome. Carly Newton, sorry, welcome. Wananli Supra, how's it going? Nuckinfoots, a welcome. CRL, I did not get a prostate exam, not for a long time. Welcome. Andres, how's it going? Stu Farrell, welcome. Paula Williams, a welcome. Mark, the sarcastic law student, how's it going? Spookfest, a welcome. Daft Old Dad, a welcome. Steve Dodsley, how's it going? Gingy, a welcome. Does anyone notice about my live, something different about my live stream today? I thought the thumbnail said let's talk about balls. We can talk about balls if you want. Huggin, welcome. AL321, I am early. I am early! For the first time in 52 years, I am early for a live stream. Because I'm in my new workplace, starting today. It took me 50 minutes to get there. I think because I took a wrong turn or something, I don't know. It took me to get home 25 minutes. 25 minutes, even though it's further to go. There is zero traffic, and I love it. I love it. It's the best. Catherine Lawrence, welcome. Are we crazy or what? I don't know. But welcome. Emil Triker, how's it going? Rob W, welcome. No, I'm not off work, Jenny Man. I'm home early. 25 minutes to get home from work, as opposed to my usual hour-long drive because of traffic. No traffic. Because this time I go over the mountain. It's just mountain roads. Nobody drives over them. That's great. It's great. I'm so happy. I can't even walk home in that time. In the town centre, there's only a 10-minute walk. Honestly, I was driving along. I left work at 5 p.m. usual time. I thought, right, what's going to be the time I get home now? I was just driving along. Like, where's all the cars? Where's all the cars? It was bloody great. I'm well happy at the time it took me to get home. I know it's like 10 to now, but that's because I had a quick drink and stuff and, you know, put my makeup on, done my hair and stuff. But that's how early I was home today. And so bingo is still the same time. Yes, it is, Jenny Man. Yes, it is. And I'll probably have time to have like a bloody protein bar or something. I'm well happy. I'm well happy. You can see how wobbly my head is because I'm so bloody happy. Anne Grace, welcome. Brian Yates, welcome. Enjoyed your latest vid of the mountain one. I'm glad people enjoy it. I know not many people watch it, but I really and bloody enjoy going to places like that. I'm glad people enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. Does this mean you're going to moan less at the beginning of the streams? Probably not, Catherine. I like a good whinge. You can't beat a good whinge to soothe the soul. I do believe that a good old whinge sometimes just to let things out is good for the soul. Gingers don't have souls, I know, but I think it's good. I walked to my camper and make stuff, finally selling wands, daggers, and staffs to a witchy shop. Jesus, that's awesome. Will you be going back to the mountains anytime? Edward de McCrindle, welcome. Yeah, hopefully this weekend coming. Don't know where I'm going yet, but there is a mountain, and soon, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks' time, I'll be meeting up with Purple, and we'll be trekking to a mountainous region to eat hot wings. I can't wait. an absolute blessing here to get a nice quicker drive. Yeah, honestly, it's. I know it's something as simple as a drive. It is such a weight off my shoulders that my commute, more like, is now shorter, even though I got further to go. It's great, honestly, I love it. Deborah Mumula, welcome. Susan Hornby, how's it going? Love this weekend's video, Mr. Gray, especially the drone footage. Yeah, I'm getting used to the drone now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying trying to be a bit more creative with the drone as well. I'm loving it. Roger Bowen, welcome. Love the Outer Wilds video. I appreciate it, Dean. I appreciate it. Those videos never get as many as my other stuff, but I enjoy making them, so I'm going to keep on making them. Take eggs on your trek. Daryl, I ate 6 boiled eggs yesterday. And I had steak with one meal of them, and I had egg noodles with the other meal of them. To say it was a bit Windy Miller last night and this morning, I'm just saying, I think I had too many eggs. Well, I like boiled eggs, but yeah. You need a bathroom for Purple. I'm excited. I'm going to meet up with Purple in a couple of weeks' time, and I've already said the area we're going to go to, because he's going to come down to Wales. It's going to be a mountainous region with nobody around, just us cooking up hot wings and seeing how far we get. I can't wait. Firefly Kelly, welcome. Maureen Kilbreath, how's it going? You had storms down there yet? We're supposed to... Mark, they said yesterday the entirety of Wales was in the yellow warning for thunderstorms. It's been bloody 24 degrees. No rain, so I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest with you. Ghost Wiener, welcome. How's the new jobs place? Do you like it or hate it? I actually really enjoyed it. Because, right, I'll tell you why I enjoy it, right? I mean, it's still work, and I'd rather not be working. It's just the way it is. I'd rather be doing this full time, but I can't. First of all, Jenny Man, thank you for the gifted membership. Very much appreciated. If you had the membership, please thank Ms. Jenny Man. Very much appreciated. Now, obviously, I'd like to be doing this full time, but I can't afford to do it. So I need to work. But for the first time in 14 years, this is why I was happy in work today, right? And this is like, again, one of those little things in life that you just don't appreciate it until you get it. This is how simple my life can be sometimes. For the first time in the 14 years I've been working in that company, I have a window. I can see the outside world during work, and it is the best. Because for 14 years I've worked in a windowless office. In my own office. I'm with other people now, but I've worked in my own office with no windows. It's bloody shit. It's depressing as shit. But now I work in an office with massive windows where I can see the outside world. Simple, I know, but I tell you what, it makes a bloody difference. Little Miss Mayhem, welcome. They might, I mean, I put that there because it probably is going to be food. Well, we already mentioned boiled eggs, let's be honest. I'm in England with a yellow thunderstorm warning. I have not seen this thunderstorm yet. Sam Haynes, Campfire Chills, welcome. Make sure Pablo doesn't wander off. Oh, I'm going to make sure we wander off. Don't worry about that. And we're going to go to the Outer Wilds of where we're going. I can't wait. Isn't Outer Wilds the game co-created by the guy from Hero? Yes, it is, Stu. I can't remember his name. But yes, he is one of the designers or the creators of that game, which Outer Wilds is one of my all-time favorite games ever in the history of games. I think it's amazing. When you start that game, it looks like a basic, cutesy looking game. But when you get into it and the story and stuff, it's bloody mind-blowing. I love that game. So whenever I go into the wilds now, I say, oh, it's like the Outer Wilds. Monique D, just a quick hi and bye. Need to take the car to the guys. No problem and good luck. Gandalf did the cold hand Luke. I could eat a lot of boiled eggs, but I tell you what, it's not good for the stomach when you eat a lot of boiled eggs. I'm just saying. Self-actualization realized, yes. Honestly, a window makes a difference in a workplace. I'm telling you now. It makes a difference. When you work in a place with no windows for well over a decade, it gets to you. Especially in winter, when I go to work in the dark and I come home in the dark, it's bloody depressing. I don't see the outside world. And now I do. So it's all good. Wait till the burning summer sun shines through the office windows. They were today, but I'm about, say, I don't know, 12 feet away from the window. So I don't get the glare, but I get to see the outside world, the sky. I'm like bloody a Disney movie all of a sudden. I get to see the sky, the birds. I mean, there's like an old factory opposite, which is in the way a bit, but it's great. Crow Judas! Hey! How's it going, Crow? Welcome. Blue Sky Lisa, well, I've probably missed people coming in now, and I welcome. Elphaba, how's it going? Craig Adams, I don't know if I said hello, but I'll say it again. Sounds like someone needs to eat more eggs with training eggs. Oh, I know, they're good for training, that's why I eat them. Let's do an eggs ranking list. Right. No. I was going to say something. I'm not going to say something disgusting, but there's a video out there which I watched years ago and it came up on my feed again recently about Caledonian eggs. They are not good eggs. They are not good eggs. I'm just saying. You should hang a crystal in your new window to catch the rainbows. Oh, that might be a good idea, actually. Do you have Netflix? And if so, have you seen the movie called The Ritual? The cross-country hike goes hot. No, I haven't. Are we crazy? I'll have to look it up. What did I watch yesterday? I watched the film yet. Oh, because it was on Netflix. I hadn't seen it for years. I really enjoyed it back in the day. Excuse me. I watched Interview with the Vampire again last night. Yesterday, sorry. I hadn't seen it for years. It's still a good film, I must admit. It's still a good film. I eat my eggs like they are prepared in How To channel. Which way is that, Ghost Wiener? I'd like to know. I suggest watching Barry's Step sometime. Mr. Gray, great info and fun skeptical view on all the weird stuff on this planet. Barry's Step, that name rings a bell for some reason. How do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a kiss. I sometimes find it weird that somebody at my age knows all the old songs. It's weird. Interview with the Vampire is a mint film. Loved it when I was younger. Yeah, I think it's a bloody good film. I really like it. Crooning. We watched The Surfer yesterday. It's peak Nicolas Cage. I have not seen that. I like Nicolas Cage films. I think he's bloody batshit crazy bananas. I think he's brilliant. I like Nicolas Cage movies. Watched a film called Day Shift. Oh, I've heard of that. A Great Blade type. Yes, I have heard of that. I've never seen it though. Last film I rewatched Black Hawk Down, good film, and all I could think the entire time is, yeah, Beato's done that and that. It's a good film. How do you like your eggs in the morning unfertilized, please? Alright, while we're on films, I want to get something straight. Kenny Biddle, if you're watching. Or if you want to see this, Kenny. I was in his live the other day when him and Seg were on. And he brought Raiders of the Lost Ark. How Indiana Jones was pointless. Indiana Jones being in the film still would have happened. Right, first of all, Kenny. Right? First of all, Kenny, I know you like Raiders. You just have a laugh. I know, but still. There's some corrections here, right? Now, first, the Nazis couldn't find the Ark until Dr. Jones found it. So that's one, right? Without Indiana Jones, they would not have found the Ark. They would not have buried Indiana Jones in the pit, which wouldn't have led to them going to the, where was it? I can't remember where it was, Jerusalem or somewhere, I don't know. So without Indiana Jones, they would never have found the Ark in the first place, and they would never have got to the end, and the Ark would never have ended up in Area 51. Thank you very much, Kenny Biddle. So you are incorrect, Kenny. I like you and all, but you are incorrect. Okay? That film would not have happened without Indiana Jones. But anyway. And now we're back in the room. James Creature Comforts. Welcome, Wayne Dawson. How's it going? I just did a Twilight Saga. The only time I've ever watched the Twilight films is when I was with a girlfriend many years ago. She liked them and I watched them, and that's the only reason I watched them. The actor who played the Nazi with the thing burned into his hand was from Sunderland. He was in The Likely Lads and Porridge, yeah. I can't remember his bloody name now, but yeah, he was a cracking character. Fair play. There are real-life Indiana Jones also. I watched a thing on the real-life Deadpool. These characters a bit... Real-life... I mean, Indiana Jones, yes. Deadpool. Which part of Deadpool? Do you mean the what's it called? Oh, what do they call it now when they bloody... They do war for pay. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Or do you mean the regenerate in person? Which part? Kenny got debunked. How you fiddling? PB Paranormal Bureau, welcome. I'm fiddling. You look well. You're settling in your flat now. Are you talking to me? It's my house, and I've been here over a year. If you are talking to me. But yes, I'm very well. I still got stuff in boxes because that's just the way I am. Kathy Lee, happy birthday. Please everyone wish Ms. Kathy Lee. I hope you're having a good birthday. Very nice. We do make the best movie baddies after all. Oh, you mean Sunderland's? Sunderland people. I've been binge watching Ancient Apocalypse on Netflix. Which one's that now? Is that guy with... you went on Joe Rogan a couple of years ago. Is that the one? Oh, was it George or... I can't remember his name. Jeff? I can't remember. There were rumours Indiana Jones was based on the Mothman prophecies. Indiana Jones was on the old matinees, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't think it is. Graham Hancock, thank you, Stu. Yeah, Indiana Jones is based on the old 1920s adventure matinees. That's what that's based on, basically. I don't know about the Mothman prophecies. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Spent my morning with Beardo and now my afternoon with Mr. Grey. It's been a good birthday. Nice. What's Beardo been doing? I bet he's been playing a story-rich adventure video game. I bet he has. Or Call of Duty. Our boy loves Call of Duty. Fair play to him. Have you seen the movie Sisu? Am I saying that right? Or Sisi? A military guy finds a ton of gold, then he gets chased by Nazis. He's killed them all based on real... no, I haven't. I'll have to look that up. Based on real life. I'll definitely look that up. He's playing Warzone, yes. John Keel had an early book chronicling his adventures in the jungles looking for ancient sites. Genuinely now, right? I've always said if I had the money to do it, first of all, I'd do YouTube, right? But I would genuinely go looking for lost civilizations if I had the funds. I would do that. Absolutely. I don't have the experience. I don't have the hair for hot weather. But I would absolutely do that if money was no object, honestly. That'd be my thing. I'd love it. Willy Wonka is based on a real person. I mean, that I could see that, yeah, absolutely. I could definitely see that. I know a lot about Mothman. I've been to the museum 2 times. There's a museum about the Mothman? 2 times. Point Pleasant, West Virginia is amazing. There's a museum? Right, I'm thinking, when you say Mothman prophecy, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? I'm definitely thinking of something else, I think. If there's a museum about it. Hint, he was on the ground not moving. Oh, Beardo, did he get shot a lot? Growing up in the US, I used to think that the Roman Empire spoke with a British accent because all the movies portrayed them that way. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's a well-known fact, and this isn't, you know, this is not nothing against any country. It's a well-known fact. English people play the best bad guys. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that is a fact. So I can totally understand. The real-life Deadpool was a guy in war in 1939, right? What's the term I'm trying to think of? Soldier of Fortune? Is that what you mean? That part of Deadpool? Because yeah, I can believe that. Been watching Schedule 1 gameplay. I've heard of it. I've seen people playing it. I have no idea what it's about though. You should look up the Eye of the Sahara, the Reichat structure that people think was the real Atlantis. I know exactly what that is. The Eye of the Sahara, and I know some people think it could be Atlantis. I know that. Some of the conclusions do match up, but a lot don't, unfortunately. I mean, it's cool to think of, but I don't know. But for those wondering, that's the Eye of Sahara, which people think could have been Atlantis all those years ago. But I don't know. I mean, as fun as Atlantis is to think about and possibilities of it, I think, wasn't it just a throwaway line of, what was it, Socrates? Was it Socrates? When he was telling a story? I can't remember now. I'm going off memory, so I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool. Lycan, welcome. PNC Paranormal, how's it going? Giselle L, welcome. Lee 923, I don't know if I said hello, so I'll say it again. Been watching that too. Oh no, I've missed stuff now. Sorry, I've missed stuff. Alan Rickman and Robin Hood was the best bad guy. 100%. Alan Rickman was awesome. Was that? I always forget the name. Where they basically took the piss of Star Trek when he played the Spock character. I always forget the name. He was awesome. Alan Rickman was just great in general, if you ask me. Isn't that like Bluish Rock Under the Sand? I did know this stuff, and I can't remember now. Hang on. I don't know. It's probably some form of deposits of minerals or something. I think they said, like, was it 10 or 12,000 years ago, there was water coming through this area, and that would have made up the concentric rings of the Atlantis. I mean, it's cool to think about. Like I said, I'm not against the hypothesis of it. I don't know. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. What do we all think? Do we all think Atlantis could have been real, or do we just think it was a throwaway line in a story told 3,000 years ago? It's not. They debunked that years ago, Corey. Or the Eye of Sahara. Yeah, I think I've read many things about it. I've read people justifying it. I've read people going against it. Both of them, completely have good points, but yeah, when you look at it, it's kind of fall apart. Negan is my fave baddie. Negan is really cool, but yeah. Plato, thank you, Steve Dodsley. Plato, not Socrates. The fact that that area in Old Maps was called Atlantia, yeah. Yeah. But Atlantia, didn't that mean something else back in the day? I can't remember. It was part of the parable, maybe Socrates, one of them guys, yeah. I mean, it's cool, let's be honest. Atlantis was Plato, was a couple of linear. Galaxy Quest, thank you. Yes, Galaxy Quest, brilliant film. I love that. Alan Rickman was awesome in it. Sigourney Weaver was pretty bloody hot in it, I must admit. I liked Sigourney Weaver in that film. It was Plato, but tales of Atlantis existed before that. Ancient Egyptians claimed to come from Atlantis. Maybe we'll have to look further into that. Was it Plato that wrote about Atlantis? I think he intended it as an allegory for civilization in general. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's Plato, Socrates, whoever. But yeah, like you said, it was an allegory for civilization in general. And I think people, when they translated it, took it a certain way and think, oh, the sunken city of Atlantis. Like I said, it's bloody cool to think about. But yeah, who knows? Atlanteans were just salty, Ghostwiener, yes. I want to think it existed, but it didn't. They've recently found evidence of structures with LiDAR under the Reich... Am I saying that right? The Reichat system? Structure, sorry. Have they? I haven't seen that story. I'll have to look that up, actually. Leon Lucas, welcome. I think Purple is playing Halo with Mr. Great. Yes, we are playing Halo Thursday. There is a possibility Purple's streaming this week. I think he did say, but he might be busy with work, so I don't know. I think there is a possibility he is streaming this week. But don't hold me to that. Like I said, he's pretty busy. Everyone thinks Atlantis was an island in the ocean, but the word he used didn't just mean island. This is what I'm saying, Stu. A lot of it got misinterpreted. Misinterpreted. I don't know if I'm saying it right. As a certain way, and I think that's what people hooked onto. I don't know enough about it. I know the gist of the story about Atlantis and what the possibilities it could be. I know all that, but I don't know enough about it, unfortunately. Barbara, welcome. Dead Cold Tales. Good evening, Dandalf. Loved your out and about rambling video. Welcome. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Dead Cold. Sorry, I gotta stop doing that when you enter. But yes, I really enjoyed making that video. I love a good walk. I've said this many times. If you're feeling down, if you're a bit down on your luck or just down in your mental health, find a forest, find a mountain, just find a wooded trek. Shoot off for like an hour or two. You will feel better, I'm telling you now. When we have mapped more of Mars than our own oceans, who knows what's down there? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future myself. I watched too much Minutemen. Mini Minutemen to think. I don't know what Mini Minutemen is real. I'll have to look it up. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I'll have to look it up. Sent you some vids of the Mothman Museum on Discord. Very cool place. My favorite is the Indrid Cold, and no Mothman is a totally different. Yeah, when you said Mothman prophecies, I was thinking of the bloody Mothman flying around New York City. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of something completely different. Maybe Atlantis didn't sink, and it's the UK. I mean, maybe the UK is a very old nation. Who knows? Who knows? The Eye of Africa is probably the place Atlantis was. Can prove the area of Africa flooded long ago. Oh yeah, I am firmly in the camp that there was a big, massive water flooding 10 to 12,000 years ago. There's a lot of stuff to say it could have happened, but who knows? The flooding part, I mean. The Egyptians told Plato the roofs of the buildings in Atlantis were made of, I don't want to say that wrong, oralcum? An unknown metal. Recently, underwater archaeologists recovered many ingots of oralcum from an ancient shipwreck. An unknown metal? I haven't heard of that one, to be honest. Sorry. Can you show us a picture of Rich's dash hound? He is the best and no one can beat him. Am I saying your name right, by the way? Sears? Am I saying it right? Or is it Irish for Seisha? I don't think it is. But welcome. Rich's dash hound. I think I can. Where is it? Do you want to see his birthday pic? The best pic ever. Where's it? There he is. Look at his face. Look at his face. Absolutely loving his 10th birthday the other day. Look at his little bloody face. Ozzy Mont is the best. He is the best. Hands down. He's an archaeologist on YouTube. He debunks conspiracy theories. Hang on, who now? I've forgotten. Who was it? El Faber, who was it? You'll have to let me know. I forgot who you said. Oh, you mean Minute Man is a pseudoscience debunker. Minute Man. Oh, this dude. I'll have to, in fact, I'm going to sub to him. I'm going to check out his videos, actually. The Giza Pyramid Conspiracy. I was going to make a video on that very thing a couple of weeks ago, and I just never got around to it. Instagram Reels Conspiracy. Cracking. Yeah, I'm gonna look in. I'm gonna watch his stuff. Looks like an interesting channel, actually. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. There were some sounds going then, and I don't know where they came from. The ice from the Ice Age had to go somewhere. That is true, Barbara. I love the theory that the Sphinx was originally a cock and balls, then added to. I haven't heard that. I have not heard that theory, Stu. I am aware of the theory that the head on the Sphinx right now wasn't the original head because it's a lot smaller in proportion to the rest of the body. I have not heard the cock and balls theory. That's an interesting one, which I will look up at a later date. I gotta Google it right now. I'm gonna. Oh my god, here we go. The Sphinx, cock and balls. I'm weary about what's gonna come up. There's a lot of blurred out pictures there. I don't want to click on. Okay, I think it's safe. What's the history of the Sphinx? I don't want to click on stuff. Because look at all the blurred stuff. I'm not going to click on right there because it says cock and balls. Eggs and balls with Rosalind Sphinx. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. There was a pornographic link there. And who made me Google it? Damn you. Which one of you was it? Damn it. That's in my search history now. I'm going to get bloody ads for whatever now. Oh, my word. Soul 83, welcome. Oh, David James, how's it going? Alex Mercado Design, welcome. There's a horror movie coming out called Good Boy that follows a dog during a horror movie. That sounds interesting. There was a trailer to a horror movie I glanced at the other day. I can't remember what it's called. The trailer cover had like a guy like that or something. I don't know. It looked really good. I can't remember the name of it now, so that's enough of that. Rev Heretic, welcome. Look at Barry Stepp. His last video is great. I mean, I won't watch his video, but I will look him up. Barry Stepp. Barry Stepp. This guy. Most disturbing videos on the internet today. Okay, I'll have a look. A lot of disturbing videos. I shall have a look. Have you heard of the YouTube channel called Stuart Millard? He does funny commentary over old British TV shows. I haven't. It's a possibility I might have seen it, but it doesn't ring a bell. The Sphinx is a lion with a tiny head. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the theory, that it was originally a different pharaoh. Like a lion-headed style pharaoh. I think that's the theory. I don't know. It's cool. I love stuff about Egypt. I wish the Egyptian authorities would let more people go there, to be honest with you. Because they do stop a lot of people, like, digging and stuff. And I get it, why. Yeah, I do understand why, to a certain extent. But I think they're a bit too cagey about who they let into the Giza area, and stuff like that. I think more stuff needs to be researched there, if you ask me. If you ask me. Right, sorry, I have to go ahead. I'm pretty far behind the bloody chat now, aren't I? Biggest dickus. Just random right there in the chat. My favourite thing to watch on YouTube now, besides World of Mr. Grey, of course, is the reaction videos from Gen X and Millennials to hearing music from the 60s and 70s for the first time. Are we crazy or what? I saw what was it? Maybe a short or a video pop up on my feed. And know those AI generated videos, like, check these old photos out or old videos out and stuff like that? And one of them was a telephone. One of the ones with the dialer. The circular dialer. This was a telephone from the 1980s, 1990s. I'm like, fuck you with that shit. That's not ancient history. That's like 15 years ago. It's not that old. And yeah, that kind of shit bothers me. I googled it. Now I've seen things. Yeah, don't Google cock and balls with the Sphinx. Trust me, it's not going to be what you think. Carry on with the searches. Love Honey sponsorship coming soon. Yeah, where's my sponsorship? Love Honey, I know you watch me. I'll take that one. The Aussie guy narrating was funny as F. Is that Aussie? As in O-Z-Z-Y? Aussie? I think. I can't remember. Do you have any favourite paranormal documentaries? I watched a UK one called Ghosts on the Underground about haunted train stations in English. I've seen that one. It's a really good documentary. Since such 2000s era UK aesthetics, it's on YouTube. I've watched that documentary a few times. It's a really good, it's interesting story about like I said, the London Underground. It's really good. That bloke who is in charge of Egyptian antiquities is a bit dodgy in his Indiana Jones hat. I think I know who you're on about. Send Danny Dyer to Egypt. He's the biggest geezer. Yeah, absolutely. The world of Mr. Seg Grey at this rate. What does that mean? Oh, you actually knows all of a sudden. Did you know around the pyramids there are 500 drilled out shafts? They don't talk about these much, but they know they're underground systems that are gigantic. I know what you're talking about. I don't think it's fully proven that they're underground systems just yet. They've found like what they call them, voids, like the shape of this room or bigger than this room. Some of them they've definitely found voids on scans, but underground systems I don't know. But who knows? This is why I'm all for people going to Egypt, to the Giza Plateau and just researching more. I'm all for it, but unfortunately it gets stopped for reasons. I don't believe these Gen Z reactors who claim to have never seen Alien, E.T., Godfather. What's Gen Z? What is Gen Z? I know Gen X and all that, and Gen Z, was that like 19 or 18 years old? I'm not sure. I've said it before. Right? I'm not going to go on about the younger generation because that's what old people do, and I don't feel that old just yet, although I am that old just yet. Right? I've said before, not all young people, thankfully, but there's a lot of young people out there who don't give a shit about anything these days. They don't care about culture, history. They don't care. Like I said, not everyone. There's a lot of young people who are really bloody good. But they just don't care. And that bothers me. Because like I said, I work with people. There's one of them, he's 19, the other one is 22. The boy who's 22, he's actually getting better now. Right? But I've said to him, have you seen this film? Have you heard this song? Have you seen this thing in history? History now, real life history. Like, say, for example, World War II, right? I'll say, have you read about this from World War II? I'm just generalizing now. And they'll say, why would I know about that? I wasn't born then. I was like, oh, you think I was born during World War II? It's like they never learn anything in school anymore. No, I'm one of those old people complaining about young people. It just bothers me how there's a lot of people today, you know, they do not give a shit about the history of their country, the world, or anything. Anything to do with science, they couldn't give a toss. That's all they want to do is watch 10-second reels on Facebook, Instagram, bloody YouTube, TikTok. I can't believe I'm whinging now. I'm not going to whinge anymore. But yeah, that's my feelings about it. Just on my birthday on the 8th of May, I now have my last year in my 40s. You are a science guy, Dan. Invent a life extender or rewind. I wish I could, Maureen, but happy birthday for the 8th. Please, everyone, even though it's the 8th, please, everyone, wish Miss Maureen Kilworth a very good happy birthday for the 8th, which has just gone. Last year in my 40s. I got a couple of years yet, but not much. It's very depressing. It's very depressing. I am one of those people. No, when they say, "Oh, I'm gonna grow old gracefully," no, me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate getting older. You know when you're getting old, when the police look 12 years. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. During the war. Oh, yes, Queen J. I do feel like Uncle Albert sometimes. So I'm trying to catch up. For kids who are curious and smart, it's a great time to grow up. I know a few, and they have made, like I said, not all of them. There's some young people. They're like a sponge. They want to learn everything. I think that's great. But I'm sounding like bloody old now. But because of social media and the internet in general, the internet is great. But at the same time, the internet is horrible. And because of the internet and social media, old person says that the young are getting stupider. It's just the way I think. It's just the way I think. I can't help it. Because when I was in school, from a really young age up to, you know, until I left school, I hated school. I did genuinely hate school. I used to bunk off a lot, but only when certain subjects would come up. If it was history, geography, or PE, physical education, I loved that shit. I just wanted to learn about history all the time. And like I was fairly decent at science as well. In chemistry and biology was my thing. Oh, physics actually. I was pretty good at physics as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm almost 68 years old and I have the body of a Greek god, though I should probably give it back because I'm ruining it. Oh wait, sorry. AV Stevie, thank you for the 9 months membership. Very much appreciated and welcome. Hello, Dandalf. Work has been crazy. Missed in PBB. No problem, Stevie. I totally understand. Excuse me. I'll be 50 in 3 years, not. The theory is the Sphinx head originally depicted Anubis, the Egyptian god, and the current head is a later modification. I can't remember if there is Anubis, but yeah, the current head is because it's smaller than the Sphinx body. In proportion wise, it is a later addition. Yeah. I agree with your thoughts. I think Mr. Gray is the same. We know something is yet to be found out about how our world works, but I've yet to see it explained. There is something going on, though. Yeah, even though, I mean, I don't know exactly what you were talking about, Rev Heretic, but yeah, even though I'm skeptical and I take the scientific route to a lot of things, I am open to the possibilities of of things being discovered about our world. I'm fascinated in that stuff, and it excites me when I read about stuff like that. Stop looking at dodgy sites. Queen J, it was not me. Somebody said to Google cock and balls with the Sphinx, and I did it because I'm stupid. It was not me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. For some reason, I'm really gassy all of a sudden. I haven't eaten anything yet. Idiocracy is real. Would you ever look into debunking old Egyptian curses and folktales and that kind of thing? I think it would be fascinating. I mean, I'm interested in that stuff, curses and folktales. I don't know what there would be to debunk, though. I mean, I'm happily look into them, but yeah, it is interesting. I'll look into it. Excuse me. Curses are meant to dissuade would-be trespassers. Tale is old as time. Yeah. I'm 38 and I have the body of a Greek yogurt. That's true, actually. My hubby is a millennial. He's a year older than you, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm on my second rum and cokes. Could very well be. I'm what you call, I think. I'm a Gen Xer, I think. I'm not 100% what the generation things. I'm pretty sure I'm a Gen X person. That's the category I fall in if I was going to categorize myself anyway. I used to bunk off P, but love science so much I did marine biology at uni. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I did something with it at uni. Honestly, it annoys me to this day that I didn't, to be honest with you. Napoleon's soldiers shot the nose off the Sphinx. Isn't that what... what's that film? the latest film about Napoleon said. Wasn't it like sort of not true, though? I don't know. I don't know the history of that part of the nose, to be honest with you. Kenny Biddle explained ley lines as ancient roads. It made so much sense once he explained it that's why all these things happened along them. I can totally understand it. I don't know if that's a fact, but I can totally understand that. Yeah, because this is why I always say, you know, with the history of people, humans, modern humans have only been around 100,000 years. Ancient humans, close to about 500,000 years. But the Earth is 4.6 billion years old? Stuff could have been around back in the day, I'm just saying. Right? Just because we are all this technologically advanced and all that stuff, try saying that 3 times fast, doesn't mean we are the pinnacle of, you know, life on this planet. It's a high possibility that we are. But it doesn't mean we're not. We are. It doesn't mean we are, sorry. I could get into the philosophy of stuff all day, but I'm not going to, because it will fry my brain. I'm still trying to get over the fact the moon is made of cheese, and that the face looks at you, no matter where you are. It's weird. Nearly time to make smash burgers, and now we're on food. They always show pictures of the front of the Sphinx, but you know why no one goes back and takes pictures of the backside? Because it's Sphinx backed. Steve went in with the joke of the day right there. I like it. Please everyone applaud Mr. Steve Wen. I like it. That was good. Well done, Steve. I like that. That was a good one. Joke of the day right there. Mikey G, welcome. Oh, God. That's genuinely cracked me up. That's brilliant. Oh, God. I was basically saying there's a lot of we are overlooking and don't have an answer for. Even common knowledge is up for debate. I have other things to say about it. Hey, me too, Rev. Me too. The Pharaoh's curse is basically, here's 1,000-year-old germs. Yeah, pretty much. I have a body of a dog. I have a lipstick for a willy. Stu, come on now. Jenny J keeps getting mistaken for a teenager. I think that's a good thing. Well, to a certain extent. You know. And that's all we'll say. Have you looked into the ancient alien theory with the, what's it called? The Anunnakis? Yes, I have. Is that what it is? The Anunnakis? I have looked into that, yes. I fall into the category of twat. Mistress Kaylee, welcome. I studied Maureen biology because she was my ex. Oh, we're flying with the jokes today. Fair play. Fair play. The fact that I suck at mathematics is the reason that I didn't get into the science. I suck at... I'm not bad at mathematics. It just takes a bit for my brain to wind up to do them. That was my problem in school anyway. Someday my under eye bags will save me from drowning. Am I far behind chat now? Am I far behind chat? Ley lines are roads they made between known high-energy geomagnetic hotspots. A good place to put settlements. I'm speculating. It's good speculation to have, if you ask me. The energy stuff about ley lines is bollocks, but they definitely line stuff up. Yeah, the energy stuff, I'm not into that myself, but lining stuff up, I have no problem with that theory. Makes me think, is one hub the Denver airport? Well, the one with the evil, was it? The satanic runes on the Denver airport? What's that all about? What's that all about? I googled the Sphinx nose was removed intentionally rather by Sufi Muslims or ancient Egyptians for religious or political reasons. Yeah, that's what I've read as well. That's what I've read. Under the Sphinx is a chamber and a library. I've been to that chamber and library under the Sphinx, but it was in Assassin's Creed. Which is, I love those games, but I don't know if it's factually correct yet. Not yet. Being advanced as a civilization isn't just about technology, it's also about your social structure and how you resolve conflicts without violence and oppression. As we all know, we are the most violent species to ever roam this planet. It's a fact. It is a fact. We are the most violent species to roam this planet. I'm pretty sure we'll be the only species to roam this planet which actively starts violence for no reason whatsoever. I'm getting into stuff now, aren't I? So I won't. Y-Files video on Anunnaki is good. I have not watched that. I'll have to look at that, actually. I'm 20 and 4... Oh, sorry. Chat just skipped. Wait. Where was it? Chat just skipped. Thorn grows. I'm 20 and 4 for 5. Guess how many times I'm mistaken for a child? Yeah, I can understand. Chris Williams, welcome. Kenny. Oh, is Kenny in here? Where is he? Kenny Biddle, welcome. I just discussed the Raiders of the Lost Ark theory, by the way. How, as much as I like you, Kenny, you are incorrect. But welcome, Kenny. I know you were just having fun. I know, don't worry. But it was pretty cool. Nephilim, the children of fallen angels, basically demigods. Stormy Eyes, welcome. I don't know if I said hello. Anyone remember the Queen's Nose TV show? No, I don't, actually. I don't know. Oh, God. Chat keeps skipping, sorry. Are we crazy or what? Spoke facts. I can't remember what he said, but I think he did speak facts, yes. Have we mentioned food yet? Carl Vaughan a couple of times, I must admit. We mentioned boiled eggs. Somebody says smash burgers or something. I'm getting hungry now already. So Kenny, now that you know just how wrong you are about Indiana Jones, what... Yes, Kenny, what do you have to say for yourself, Kenny? Chad Godsey, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Queen's nose with the 50 pence. I don't know what that is. Raiders would have ended up the same regardless of Indiana Jones being involved. Mistress Katie, because you missed the beginning of the stream, man. Kenny Biddles, you know. Right, here's why that's incorrect. Ready? Now, in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Nazis were looking for the Ark of the Covenant to use its power over the Allied forces and to control people around the world, right? They were digging all over Egypt looking for this Ark. They couldn't find it. The person who found it was Indiana Jones. Now, if Indiana Jones hadn't have been in that film, the Ark would not have been found, the Nazis wouldn't have got it, and he wouldn't have ended up in Area 51. So, henceforth, the Indiana Jones not being in the film is incorrect. The film would not have happened without Indiana Jones. It absolutely does change the ending of the film, Kenny, but I appreciate your statement. There you go. Facts. I'd like you to explore further on infrasound theories. Absolutely. I absolutely plan to, actually. Apparently, the Dalmatian wall lizard starts fight for no reason. I don't know what the hell a Dalmatian wall lizard. Dalmatian wall lizard. I don't know what that is. Oh, wow, look at that. I've seen it, but I didn't know it was called a Dalmatian wall lizard. Look at that little bugger. That's awesome. I like lizards. They're pretty cool, let's be honest. Lizards are cool. But I've never heard of a Dalmatian wall lizard before. The Queen's nose was on a magic coin. I have no idea. No idea. Excuse me. My uncle has done family history for a few years and has gone back to the 1600s. I had a family who was on the ship with the famous sailor Nelson and made all the Mitchell and Butler signs for pubs. That's really cool. My father actually did one of those genealogy things a couple of years ago, and he traced his side of the family back to France in the 1700s to a specific family name we did say, and I can't remember what it was now. Apparently it was a well-known family in France in the 16 or 1700s, something like that. I can't remember now, but when he told me, it was pretty cool. I think, sorry. They would have found it eventually, and it would still have ended the same way. Would they have, though, Mistress Kaylee? Would the Nazis have found it eventually? They were looking in all the wrong places. And don't forget that they were looking for it in 1938. No, sorry, was it 38 or 1932? I forget now, or 36. 1936, actually. They were looking for the Ark in Egypt. Eventually, the war would have started, and they wouldn't have had time to look for the Ark. Or was it 1930? I can't remember. It was in the late 30s, put it that way. Did you even watch the film? Kenny! Kenny! Come on now. Indiana Jones franchise is it's the reason I wanted to become an archaeologist when I was a kid. I didn't. I know. But yes, I have seen the film. Did you hear about the woman who tried to marry the Sphinx? She was fed up in being a Sphinxster. Fair play. These jokes tonight, they are top notch, if you ask me. They are top notch. Well done. Kenny, I am happy at one point when if we could do it, me, you, and Seg get on a live stream. I am more than happy to discuss all the Indiana Jones films, especially Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm more than happy. More than happy. I think it'll be good. The original script for Raiders had more bits to find, and they went to Obi-Wan's bar, and there was a sequence that was like Temple of Doom. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Nerds knew the plot was bad. Big Bang Theory. I've never watched Big Bang Theory, but they are wrong. Just popularized the idea. I've never watched The Big Bang Theory, but they're incorrect, if you ask me. And I stand by that statement, Kenny. Am I able to bring you on if you're on Discord? Possibly. I don't use Streamlabs. I'm not sure. Go on, Kenny. If you are in Discord right now, I'm happy to bring you on. If we can. I'll figure it out now. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Sorry. What the hell? I'm having weird... Oh my god. Is my mic buzzing, by the way? Pop, 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 pop. Is my mic fucked? Pop, pop. Oh no, it's my headphones. Shit. I've cocked my headphones up. Oh no, they just weren't plugged in. Never mind. They just weren't plugged in properly. Right, Kenny, are you in Discord? I'm happily bring you on and show you how incorrect you are. Where are you? I don't even know if I have you on a friend as you on Discord, by the way, Kenny. Yeah, Jenny's linked to Discord right there. I'll have to bring you into like a private chat. Pin message. That's the Discord right there. Can we do a joke live stream with Purple about movies about the paranormal? Ah, absolutely. There's a podcast called Weird Tales and Unexplainable. Regular UK guys talking paranormal. Hilarious show ended, but would love to see you chat with the creator Bob Shoy. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look him up. Mr. Biddle is right. The Nazis would have found the amulet in Tibet and worked out the measurements themselves. Would they have, though? They didn't have the amulet. What's his name? Adam. What's his name? If I were a rich man. What's his... I can't remember his name. Even though I love the film, I'm terrible with remembering names. What's his bloody name? Someone will know it. His name was... my voice is going all of a sudden. Salah! That's the guy who had the amulet. I'm just saying. Right, Kenny, where are you? Kenny, I don't know if you have to join Discord. Check DMs. Where's my DMs? I don't see any DMs from Kenny. I'm looking at my DM. Oh, wait. I gotta look at pending. I keep forgetting. I gotta look at bloody pending, aye. Look at me. There's so many pending DMs of mine. I do apologize to people. I'm shit at DMs. I'm really bad at DMs. Right, Kenny, where are you? Quick. Not from Kenny, from other people. I know. I'm terrible. Thing is, Kenny probably doesn't know where my Discord is, what my name is on Discord. Which is World of Mr. Grey for those wondering. Kenny, if you don't turn up, I'm going to tell people you were too afraid. I won't, don't worry. But, I'm working on it. Okay, no worries. We'll just continue from now then. John Rhys Davis is the best, by the way. Same actor as Gimli, yes. I know, I will check my DMs, Jen. I am rubbish. You know what I'm like with DMs. I'm terrible at them. I don't believe Kenny uses Discord. Oh my god. One day I'll have to start using Streamlabs just so we can do this. Only because he's Welsh. Yeah, but he's awesome as well, let's be honest. Yeah. He wants to eat who, me? I always want to eat, that's the problem. The amulet was in Tibet. The Nazis and Indy turned up at the same time, but I only had half the information from the burn on the bad guy's hand. Which the guy would not have had the burn on his hand unless Indiana Jones was there to stop it. And I know the Nazis were going to see Marion anyway. You know? But it doesn't matter. Kenny, where are you? They would have got the amulet if India hadn't have been there. It was Marion's father who found the amulet, which Indiana Jones knew about anyway. So he was going there anyway. He already knew about the amulet before the Nazis arrived. Kenny, where are you? They would have got the amulet if Indy hadn't have been there. I just read that, sorry. I thought The Last Indy was too depressing. I saw Last Crusade for the first time, and that's how I ended the Indy series for them and Sunset. Last Crusade is the best. It's so good. It's really. I watched Dial of Destiny. I watched it because I'm just a fan, and yeah, and obviously it's nowhere near as good as the originals. I still enjoyed it because I just like Indiana Jones. I like Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. When Harrison Ford goes away, unfortunately, I don't want to see other people play Indiana Jones. I'm one of those people. I don't want to see Indiana Jones remade. I don't want to see it being taken over by another actor. There's a lot of good actors out there that could do it. I don't want to see it. To me, Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. Always has been, always will be. My ears are getting sweaty with these headphones on, Kenny. Where are you? It's my fault because I don't have this set up properly to do this. But so he's probably got to sign up to Discord right now. Remember the original script, Indiana gone more past the amulet? I can't remember, to be honest. Same for Wolverine, Jen. Me too. I know the argument is, well, Wolverine in the comics was only 5'2" and Hugh Jackman is 6'2". I don't care. I don't care. Hugh Jackman is the Wolverine. I don't care. Welcome to Nerdsville, Mikey G. Is Indy still on Disney? I think it's been taken off Queen J, but it's been put onto Netflix, I believe now. It was on Disney Plus for a long time, but I think it's been switched over to Netflix for a bit. Honestly, don't rate Last Crusade. It's trying too hard to be Raiders. I mean, you could see Last Crusade as the true sequel to Raiders. Temple of Doom was set before Raiders. So Last Crusade is the true sequel to Raiders. I think it's a brilliant film, Last Crusade. I love that film. The story, the set pieces, it's just brilliant. I love it. If it's Son of Indiana, I will watch more in the franchise. I mean, I think that's what they were hoping to try and do all those years ago with Shia LaBeouf. And when Indiana Jones dropped his hat in the church at the end of the film, and Shia LaBeouf bent over to pick it up, I was like, no fucking way, Shia. Pardon my language. And then Indiana Jones picked it up, nah, kid. You ain't having this. Kenny, right, let me search you on Discord. We'll try one more time. Otherwise, we'll make it another day. I'm happy to do it another day. How do I search people? This is how much I know about... That's not the way to search people. Are you on anyone's Discord, Kenny? Anyone's at all? The Side-Eye Guy, welcome. How's it going? Are you back home now, Side-Eye Guy? Tarantino dumps on Last Crusade, but I think he's been inhaling too many feat films. I love Tarantino, but he does dump on a lot of good films. And I'm not going to question his filmmaking critique, because he's one of the best. But yeah, he dumps on a couple of really good films. Excuse me. How do I search people? How do I search people on Discord? That's what I'm asking. Is it add friend? Oh, maybe it's that, actually. Hang on. Nope. You can add friends. I don't know how to bloody do it. Can you not search people on Discord? I think you can. I gotta take these off until the end as my ears are boiling. I'm back home, but I still don't have my luggage. What do you mean you don't have your luggage? Have you lost your luggage? Oh, shit. Have you? Bloody hell. To search for people, go to your DMs, and at the top of the screen says add friends. That's what I was clicking on. Unless Kenny Biddle's called something else. I don't know. You need a course in Discord. I absolutely do. If Kenny has an account and clicks the link, you can find him. Oh, right, there you go, Ken. If you have, who's that? That's not you. Shit. I might have just accidentally deleted a post in my Discord. I don't know where it was, but I think I accidentally did. Do a reaction review to Indiana films. Rev Heretic, I would love to. I would bloody love to. So many tubers dense to Discord, no offense. I only use it to chat to other people. Bring back the bloody message boards of the early 2000s. That's what I want. I was good at them. They were great. Bring them back. That's what I want. Kenny has called something else wrong. I'm sorry. Long story, but yeah, I got back to Australia in a different route. And when I got there, they told me my luggage was back in LA. Oh my god, that's depressing. Bloody hell. Kenny is bashing India again, side-eye guy. Yes, and he's going to come on if he can. And we're going to discuss it right now. Because I've already said how incorrect he is. If he's in Beard, is he in Beardo's Discord? Where is he? Like I said, I don't use Streamlabs, and I really should for times like this. I don't see him in Beardo's Discord. No, I don't. I was never on MySpace, Steve. But I used to like message boards. Kenny, if you can't do it today, we'll have to sort it for another day. And like I said, we could also bring Side-Eye Guy in, if you want, at some point. But if you can get on right now, we can sort it out. Cobalt Dragon, welcome, by the way. Sorry if I've missed people coming in. MSN Messenger, I used to like MSN. Side-Eye Guy's mask in his paranormal videos are as good as any horror movie mask I've seen. I know that's not the plot, but hell, imagine running into the... yeah, I can't remember who does it. Side-Eye Guy, if you want to mention who does your masks, they're really bloody good. I remember Bebo, again, I was not on Bebo. Social media sites as like Bebo, MySpace, even Facebook, I was never on them. I just liked the online website message boards. I used to love them, honestly, I loved them. Lisa D, welcome. Would you check out my haunted hotel project? They say that they caught a full apparition in the new house in Pendle Hill. I'll happily look at that. Maybe not right now, because, you know. So we'll have a quick glance while we wait for Kenny Bill to figure it out. My haunted hotel. Is the most recent one? This paranormal investigation. Elaine Baker's the one who makes those masks. Yes, there you go. Quick gang. We're not ganging up on Kenny. Don't worry about that. It's telling to claim your account, and when I do, it says the email. Oh, I don't know. Ken, next time, sometime soon, I'll get Streamlabs up. I think that's how you use it. I can't do it now because I'd have to close the stream down, do all that kind of shit. But I'm happy to do it at some point soon, Ken. Happily have you on. It doesn't have to be about Raiders. In fact, I'll have you on in general. So we're good. We're good. We'll sort it out, Ken. It's my fault for not having the proper streaming equipment. It's my fault. My haunted hotel are fake. Yeah, where was this apparition, by the way? If you know the time code, we can look at it right now. Whoever said that. Who said it? I can't remember. Lisa D. If you know where the time code is, we can have a quick gander right now. Have you ever watched The Wire Files? I've watched a couple of episodes. They're really cool episodes, but I haven't watched too much of it. So my voice is getting really dry now. I can feel it going. It's not even that late, bloody hell. My haunted hotel said part of the Warren Foundation. Just saw a video, apparently not. What a not shock. Kenny is showing online for me in your server. Really? Really? Why am I not seeing it? Thing is, when you got bloody OBS open, it shortens all the bloody names. Oh, Kenny, I see you. I see you now. Right, Kenny, I'm about to ring you. How do I do that? Oh, wait, I gotta add you as a friend. One sec. Hey, I've added you, Kenny. I've added you. You need to accept my addedness. As soon as you accept it, I think I can ring you. Love me some Y-Files. Schedule a time for the Raiders Showdown UK versus UASC cage match. Can we have more of Danny's book? Where's my phone? While we wait for Kenny? Yes, we can. Where is he? Kindle. I can't believe you lot made me buy this when I was drunk on stream, by the way. It was all your fault. There he is, man. The Paranormal Investigator by Danny Moss. Right, where were we? What made Project Invocation, I forgot to realize, even more unique was the way it was structured. Back at HQ, my partner Alice and Nick Anderson were responsible for setting our assignments and tasks. Fans had seen glimpses of them in the Series 3, but this time they really became part of the Haunted Hunts family. They absolutely tortured us throughout the filming process, sending us into some incredibly unsettling situations, but they were a huge credit to the success of the series. More on Danny Moss's book at a later date. Oh, right, Kenny, have you accepted me? Oh, there, I see you. It says you're not online, but I'm going to try and ring you. Are you Kenny, you on video or voice? I'm gonna voice call you, right? Video call you, sorry. I can see it. I can see Kenny's Elgato screen. It's not my Elgato screen, I can tell that much. Is that ringing? I don't know. Shannon Elizabeth, welcome. I can't know. Oh, right, he's got a meeting. No worries. After all that, you have a meeting. Which is cool. Yes, I'm happy to schedule it for another time, Kenny. I'm so down for that. And I can't bloody wait. Biddle is running away. No, he's cool. He's a busy guy. I get it. Had to close out Discord and Zoom meet. No problem, Kenny. No problem. Was that running meme? No, I'm joking. Danny has a book. Does he explain what the home decorator left the team? No, that is... You know, somebody who mentioned... Oh, Cobalt, it was you, actually, who mentioned it to me, I think, in the email. I meant to get back to you. Sorry I haven't got back to you. Yes, the... what was his name? Brett? The guy with the glasses who was the director, the decorator of My Haunted Hotel, has left the team for some reason. I only found this out the other day. I don't know why. I haven't looked into it. I mean, it's nothing to do with me, but it's interesting. Why is that, I wonder? Why is that? Mish Bobs, welcome. I think I said hello, but I can't remember. Just, there is no use for Indy in the film. Yeah, we'll get to that, Kenny. We'll get to that when you come on the stream at some point. We'll get to that. I'm not going to go on about it again. No, I've said my stuff. But we'll get into it more detail. Absolutely will. No worries, I'm used to you and your email. Do you know what? I'm shit at my emails. I might actually... no, I won't do that. The set design guy has left My Haunted Hotel. Yes. I have no idea why. But yeah, he's left My Haunted Hotel. In the new series they got now, they got a different third guy now. And I don't know who he is. I haven't seen him, but I know he's they got a new guy. Right, the alleged from Side Guy. He always gets this information. I don't know how the hell he gets it, but fair play to Seg. He always gets this information. Brett, this is alleged, by the way, right? Brett was apparently getting bullied by members of the My Haunted Hotel team, allegedly. I can absolutely believe that, allegedly, myself, to be honest with you, judging by the character of some people on that team, allegedly. Thank you for that Side Guy. But yes, I allegedly 100% believe that. Allegedly, I should say. For any, future endeavors. So will it just be My Hotel now? No, they got a third person back with them now. Like I said, what Seg just said, but there was alleged, right? Just before people go to their channel, it is alleged, right? So don't go spreading that around. We need a planned live, the great debate of Indiana Jones. 100%. I am so down for that. Kenny had the last word. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. You can have the last word right now. That's fine. Allegedly, I can definitely see them being bullies. I can allegedly see that as well. I'm taking Mr. Great to the bathroom. Why? What? Wrong stream, Jen. The show with Mr. Grey, Biddleside again, and the fourth person could be quite entertaining how you all interact over some topics. Oh, I'm down for debating anything. Absolutely anything. Leon's, sorry, welcome. Or is it Lions? Sorry. Leon's? I think it's Leon's. You're going on an adventure. Abso-bloody-lutely. I like a good adventure. Danny Moss has a big gob. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Can't be as bad as me. I think I'm upwards of 20,000 unread emails. I think I might be worse on one of my emails, Mark. I'm just saying. I'm terrible with emails, honestly. It's really bad, and I do feel bad for it, because I do get people emailing me all the bloody time, asking, can you look at this? And I read them, I think, right, I'm going to get back to them when I finish work, and I never do. And I feel really bad about it, people, if you've emailed me. I genuinely do feel bad about it. I might have to figure something out, like someone else checking my emails for me. I don't know. I don't know, I'll have to figure something out because I am terrible with emails. I deal with emails in work all day. Obviously, I gotta do that because if I don't, people get angry with me. But yeah, I'm really crap at my personal emails, and I do apologize. I genuinely don't mean to do that. I debated Biddle on Raiders for 3 days straight. He will not back down no matter how. I am a stubborn shit side-eye guy when I want to be. Trust me, I'm ready. But I think it's going to be fun. Some people get really angry when people get their name wrong. I'm not one of them. Okay, that's cool. I have a black belt third dan in procrastination. I'm not quite a third dan, but I'm definitely up there. When I want to. We understand you get a ton of emails, you get busy. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll be your email secretary. Still my favorite debunking clip of all time. Which clip is that, Alex? Who debunked what? What have I missed? Julian, welcome. What's the time? I'm not going to go too much longer. Even though, oh, by the way, if you weren't here in the beginning, Paranormal Bingo Bollocks Unfortunately, it's going to have to be sticking to the 6 p.m. slot. Because I get home from work earlier than I used to now in my new workplace, which is insane because it's further away, but there's no traffic, which is bloody great. Engia, I will check the emails. Like I said, I am crap at emails, and I apologize to everyone I haven't got back to yet. I will get back to you. In fact, I'll spend like an hour this weekend going through them all. I will absolutely get back to people. Do you want to watch on a spiritualist? I don't know. My surname is very easy to pronounce, but you'd be surprised how many people fuck it up. McCorston? Oh, I assume Mackie's not your surname. Right, I got you, okay. McCorston? Did I say it right? That means you get to eat first. Gingy, maybe? Maybe? Hopefully, yes. Carlitos way, win-win, yes. All this talk of food. We've only mentioned a few things about food, I think. We not like the other stream we did the other day where I was going to talk about something completely different and then like it was 2 hours of food talk. It was the best stream ever. I will get to them, Jenny J. I will. Future me has so much to do thanks to current me putting everything off and yeah, me too. Speaking of black belts, did you see the edit that Gingy and I had fun with following your fight with Animal? Yes, I did. Yes, I did see them. I did. Yes, they were very good. They were very good. You mean my kung fu thing where I farted him out of existence? I forgot all about that. My surname is fairly simple, but people often screw it up. Am I saying it right, Farrell? Am I saying it right? I do like it to get people's names correct. I try anyway. I always say there's something for tomorrow for me to worry about. Yeah. Isn't that a good thing, Darwin, that you get home early instead of being late? Oh, absolutely, Chris. I was only joking when I was saying it's a bad thing. It's absolutely a good thing I get home from work earlier. 100%. You like Final Destination films, new ones out now? I've only watched the first 2 Final Destinations back in the day when they first came out. I really enjoyed them, but I never watched the ones afterwards. And the new trailer, isn't it like the sons and daughters of the original people or something like that? I think that's what it's going to be. I don't know. I might watch it. I constantly remind him to check his DMs. I know. I fail so much when it comes to DMs and emails. I'm genuinely going to sit down this weekend. If it takes an hour or 2 hours, I am going to get back to everyone. I'm 85% sure I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm sure of it. I'm going to do it. I'm telling you now. Kevin Bacon and Tremors. I plan for tomorrow so I don't have to do anything today. Tremors is awesome. Kevin Bacon is awesome. You just have no choice when they're Irish. What have I missed? I don't know what that is. Tony Todd writes goodbye to fans in the... Oh, of course, Tony Todd's last film. So I will watch it. Just because of Tony Todd, I will watch the Final Destination. And I'll definitely watch that. Rest in peace, Mr. Todd. Who was also in Indiana Jones and the Circle... What was it called? The video game, which I recently played on stream. I say recently, about 6 months ago, which is amazing. If you've never played the Indiana Jones game, I highly recommend it. It is bloody brilliant. Tony Todd is in it. It's really good. Oh, pronouncing Irish names, yes. I think I'm fairly decent. That's some. Queen J, I can pronounce that one. That percentage is going to go down. Everyone email Mr. Gray. Requiem, Final Destination on 4DX. If it's on 4DX, I'll go watch it. I will go watch it in the cinema. I've never been to a 4DX cinema. So, I'd be up for that. I'll have to get my chicken and Yorkshire put in buttered cat. Oh my god. There was an orb right there. I saw it with my own eyes. There was an orb. I mean something. I need to head. Lee, I'm about to head off myself to eat because I'm quite ravenous right now. I've had over 2,000 unread emails assorted by marking them all read. All read. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Did you see Justin trying to pronounce Llanfair? It was brilliant. I did pop in for a bit when he's talking about Welsh names. Yes, it was very much fun. But he wasn't bad. Actually, he wasn't that bad at pronouncing a lot of names, to be honest with you. He actually wasn't that bad for an Englishman who isn't in New York. You know, it was pretty cool. I'm waiting for Burger King. Oh. I played the Indiana Jones game a bit, but I didn't like it. Too much talking and a bit slow. Well, I'm a fan of that stuff anyway. I think, for me, it was just... I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. I don't think I've ever mentioned it since I was a kid. I love the films, the companion books. I always had them. I loved the video games from the Amiga to the Super Nintendo, the Mega Drive, all the Indiana Jones games. I think the most recent Indiana Jones game, I keep saying Jones, Indiana Jones game, is, for me, the pinnacle of video game Indiana Jones. I think it's the best that's ever been released when it comes to Indiana Jones video game. My opinion. But I think it's brilliant, honestly. Burger King. If there was a Burger King near me, I would order one. There's not. The nearest one is about 20 odd miles away. But no, I actually got steak to cook anyway. I'm not going to have eggs. I've had too many eggs over the last couple of days, and it's made things a bit windy, I must admit. I still haven't read my emails while I was in America. Sorry to all. Terrible, Seg. Terrible. Honestly. Shame. I'm from the US, and I'd butcher all the names. Possibly. 4DX reminds me of the movie Bachelor Party, where there's a fight in a 3D cinema and a woman says she's seen better 3D and then gets punched in the face. Is the Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks? Is that the one? I used to like that film. I haven't seen it since I was like early teens, or if that's the film. Did they have 3D cinemas back then? I'm probably thinking of a different film. I haven't eaten my chocolate bunny from Easter yet. I bought myself an Easter egg during Easter. I ate it within like 2 hours. On my own. I've seen the YouTuber who reacts to this American lady going around Wales and Scotland. He's called Tom Jones Wales. No, I have not, James. I'll absolutely look him up. Kenny will just call the game pointless, honestly. I've seen you and Purple play Duck Duck Goose. Asked Purple to explain the game and he didn't have a clue. I've played it. If one Annalise is still here, she's the person who knows Duck Duck Goose the most. I've played it about 6 or 7 times. I haven't got a clue, Steve. I have not got a clue. I still don't know what to do in it. I know you do things like, what was that game that came out before it, which is exactly like it? Which you had to lie and stuff. I can't remember. It's called the Sus game. I can't remember what it's called. It's like that. And even then, I didn't know what to do. I haven't played the new Indiana Jones game because I don't have £100 to spare. Well, Stu, you're in luck. Because, one, if you have £10 for 1 month, you can play it on Game Pass. If you don't have the £10, if you use an email to sign up to it, you'll have 3 months free to play Indiana Jones on Game Pass. I'm just saying, Stu. You don't need an Xbox to play it. You just need a PC. So there you go. You don't need £100. 3D has been around since the 50s. What, 3D cinema? Is it? Okay, yeah, sorry. In my head, I was thinking of, bloody modern 3D. I forgot about the bloody 3D glasses. I forgot. I forgot. I had a brain fart. Tom Jones is from Llanelli. He plays GTA Dialing Ping. Nice. He said your mouth was getting dry to get something to drink before your tongue cramps up. It absolutely will. They had 3D. Yes, I know they had 3D in the 50s. I was thinking of something different. My brain wronged me there. My fault. Among Us. Yes, that's the one, Stu. Yes. I doubt it would work on my pool PC. Yeah, Excuse me. It is ray trace fixed on Indiana Jones, so you do need a decent PC to play it. Mark the sarcastic lawyer. Sorry, man. I got a tickle. I can't speak. Mark, thank you for your gifted membership. Extremely appreciated. If you had one of those gifted memberships, please thank Mr. Mark, the sarcastic law student. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. I can't see 3Ds because of my vision being nearsighted. Oh, interesting. Hoping 4DX means death will jump out of the screen and finish me off. That is a bit morbid, but I'm unsurprised. There was a 3D Jaws movie. Yes, there was. Who was in it? I was actually watching a video of the person being interviewed about being in it, and I can't remember who that was now. Can't remember. Yes, Requiem is still the same. Right, you know what? I'm going to have to leave it there. I've really enjoyed this. Dennis Quaid was the Michael Caine. No, there's a woman. Sorry, before I go, I got to get this off my brain. There was a woman I was watching a video of the other day being interviewed. And she said, don't you know I was in Jaws 3D? She was joking, like, you know. But she was saying, don't you understand I was in Jaws 3D? And I can't remember who it was. It was a funny interview. Can't remember the actor. Bess Armstrong. It might have been that one. That sort of rings a bell. Was Ira? I gotta look now before I go on. I think it might have been her. I was watching an interview and she was messing about, saying how good Jaws 3D was. I don't know. It might have been her. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go now because everyone's waving me goodbye because I said I'm going. It's my fault. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the membership. Always appreciated. Thank you for stopping by for my impromptu street live stream. I will be here for 6 p.m. on Wednesday for Bingo Bollocks. Dan is the best boss. I didn't say that. Jenny J said it. I'm just saying. And I'll hopefully have some videos out this week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. I don't know if this is from the stream. I should check, but I haven't got time. I'm hungry. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.